Hi, I'm Liz from DiAlto.com, and in this video I am just going to tell you why Marie Forleo's B-School completely changed my life literally over the course of the last year. It's really fun for me to sit here and think about how different my life is May of 2012 than it was in May of 2011. And to be completely upfront with you, I also do need to say that I was a member of Marie's Adventure Mastermind program, but without going through B-School first, I never would have been even anywhere close in my business to get Marie's advice and be able to implement things further had I not started with and gotten the foundation from B-School. So, probably like you right now, I was considering, going through this program and wondering, what am I even going to do with this? I was just out of grad school. I just quit grad school. I'd started for exercise science. I was a personal trainer and I had a blog. And all I was trying to figure out is, how do I make more money as a personal trainer? Because I just wasn't making a ton of money. You're getting paid like $25 to $35 a session. And now I get paid anywhere from $100 to $300 a session to work with clients. So that's a really cool thing that I can brag about today. But getting back to, as I was getting started through B-School, I had to figure out what to do with my website. And when I started, my business was called Fit, Healthy, and Beautiful. And I switched that around and totally rebranded myself to just be Liz DiAlto and to really just be myself. And the things that helped me the most in B-School were copywriting, being able to sit down and, write emails that people will open, write subject lines, write messages that'll get people to click, go to my blog, enter their name and information, and build my list. Those skills were invaluable. Also helped me a lot when I was launching my first product, Tighter in 10 Days, to be able to put together a sales page. Now that I've advanced in my business, I've gone to some other mastermind meetings, I've gotten together with other online marketers, and I realized that people who are really high flyers, they hire all these things out. But when you're starting out new in your business and you don't have the budget for that, like copywriting, people will pay anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 to have a copywriter do their professional sales page. I didn't have a budget like that, and B-School really taught me how to do something like that on my own and effectively. One of the things that I really loved about B-School is I've never been the type of person to do things in the exact structure, the way it's laid out. So even though it's a 6 to 8 week course, and you can show up for the calls and you can show up for the modules, what I loved the most about B-School was how I could do it on my own time. And I could go back to the modules. Even to this day, over a year later, I'm on pace to have my first 6-figure year in my online business. I'm not personal training anymore, except for a handful of clients. And I still go back to B-School modules to get a refresher and to, relearn things and make sure I'm doing them properly in my business to get the most return on my time and on my money. So, if you're sitting here and you're like, I don't know about B-School, and you're a little bit on the fence, understand this, it might not be for you. If you're super stretched financially, if you're in a whole bunch of debt, it might not make sense to get yourself in more debt before you get out of it. But if you're in a place where you can comfortably make the investment, I can promise you that your online business and your life will never be the same. Not to mention the high caliber community of women that you come a part of when you join the B-School community. I can't even tell you how many of my best clients, customers, and some of the best feedback, advice, business research, marketing advice I've been able to get haven't even just come from Marie, but also from the B-School community. So that is a little more into, my story, what I got out of B-School, and how I went from my mom having to help me put down the security deposit on my apartment to now being on pace for my first 6-figure year in my own business, having this amazing life in New York City that I love. So below this video is a link to find out all the dirty details about B-School, what the program entails, and to get you enrolled if you are ready to take the leap. In the questions and comments section, if you have something you want to ask me personally, go ahead and drop it in there. I'll be sure to check it over the next couple of days as the shopping cart for B-School is open. So if there's anything I can do to help you decide whether or not this really is the best decision for you, I'm more than happy to do it. And don't forget, if you click the link below to enroll in B-School, as a gift from me, you will get access to my 2 programs Tighter in 10 Days, which is a comprehensive diet and workout program for when you have to look your best fast, and also Tighter in 30 Days, which is a 30-day gluten, sugar, and dairy-free challenge. Perfect for kicking off the summer if you want to have, your arms ready for sleeveless and strapless dresses and your stomach a little flatter for the beach and your thighs looking nice and toned. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.